That was so good. I never heard that one.
So, I have another poem. I tried to memorize it. And I'm not saying I failed, but let's just say I did not succeed. So
Facebook quote of the night.
Okay, so this poem's about a guy who kind of like just failed. And by failed, I mean he just didn't do what he needed to do. And you know, normally like most poems are derived from a person I talked to, dated, wanted to sleep with, but he was like, no, let's wait, like, hater. So this poem is about one of those people, or it's inspired by them. So it's called Silent Mausoleums. He will spend the next few moments staring. It's been a while since he's seen you. Give him something to watch. Next he will ask to invade your space and undress you with his apologies. Sorry, I didn't call. Your shirt comes off. Forgive me for breaking your heart. Then your skirt. I'm a boy. Next your bra. I was always this way. And then your underwear. The longer you stay, the less his responses are actual sentences. They sound like whatever you'll let him get away with. He will mumble enough under his breath so you think you make him nervous when really, you're not even worth articulation. You're now naked. He hugs, kisses you. Everything in his gesture says something about eternal love. You will choose to accept this poor translation of body language. Begin to interlock not because this feels right, but because your mortal coil has high expectations that like to spike the heart and you don't want to let it down. His mattress attempts to warn you, but you'll be too busy finding the old you dead inside him. It doesn't mean he killed the old you. Do not confuse the metaphor. You just gave too much of yourself. Tried to breathe for him, learned to live for him, neglected your own vital organs. You won't know it, but this turns him on more than the prospect of making mute with you. This ex-lover of yours, making guest appearances in the now, is an emotional necrophiliac, rummaging through the ruins of ex-girlfriends, draining their consecrated life, collecting the virgin hearts of his victims, placing them in his bedpost. He will loosen your hinges. Let the rocking of his crime keep you awake while giving your battered heart someone to play with. This is meant to hurt you, and it will work. This is meant to destroy any chance of a relationship and violence you into a vengeful sex agreement. It will work for him. Those insults strangely feel like orgasms. They impair in all the wrong ways. It will remind you of how bare you are. That your empathy is foreplay. You are a possessive noun to a man that likes to keep you quiet. When it is all over, his embalming fluid will rest inside the cadaver you call a body, unresponsibly laying on his bed, preserving the experience. He will spend the next few moments staring. It's been a while since he's seen a dead corpse. He wants to view the body. This time he will not touch you. He doesn't want to desecrate the moment with dishonesty. After you've gotten dressed, hand him his trophy, a heart. Still beating out of panic, he will place it in his bedpost. Bury the experience in the mausoleum that is his bedroom. Cry. This is a sad moment, but only for a little while. Just until he grows tired of the noise, wants to pay his respects to the silence and exhume the body again.